Hey guys, Adam from Southend Dog Training. I've done a post the other day titled Dog Park Etiquette and the Do's and Don'ts when you're in a dog park. Okay, and it spoke about letting dogs run over to other dogs and stuff like that. But this post, I think, is going to be titled "How Stupid Do You Need to Be Before You Realise That You're Popping Your Dog in Danger." Okay, because I just watched some guy. He had two dogs with him. One looked like a visual, one looked like some Yorkshire Terrier type dog off in the distance, and he's screaming at his dog to try and get his dog to come back to him because his dog's buggered off. Okay, he's on a main field where we've just come from. Okay, over at Clementhal, big field. But the problem with that field is it leads on to more open places like this, like farmer fields upon fields, and behind me, fields upon fields upon fields. It would take next to no time for your dog to bugger off and get lost. Okay, and this bloke is obviously calling his dog and the dog's not listening. He's getting frustrated. But the point I'm trying to make is, how stupid do you have to be to let your dog off the lead if it's not going to listen to you? Okay, because this isn't a first time offence. Okay, when I see dogs running around, dogs not listening to their owners, then repeating a name over and over again, these aren't first time offences. It's frustrating, guys. It really is, especially when there's information out there to help you, there's tools out there to help you. Okay, I mean, us alone, we've got over 1,000 videos on social media. I don't know another trainer in the whole of the Essex area that has more videos than us, probably in most of the UK. Okay, free content. But letting your dog off the lead when it doesn't listen to you or is hit and miss as to whether it listens to you, you're playing Russian roulette with its life. You really are. So you think if your dog will ignore you because it's gone on a scent, or a dog will ignore you when it sees another dog or a squirrel, okay? But what happens, for instance, over in the distance, I can't zoom in, but over in the distance is a busy road, yeah? I've got two guys down here with me, but they listen. So they've earned the right to be off lead because they listen and because I trust them. Okay, a lot of work's gone into them. So, but it takes next to no time for your dog to bugger off, then it's lost. Or to, if it'll ignore you when it's seen something, it takes no time for your dog to chase after that, run into the road. Because for the best part, dogs have no common sense when it comes to traffic. Just like a small child. If a small child drops a ball in the road, their natural response is to quickly go and get it without second thought for traffic. It's the same as a dog. If a dog sees something across the road, it doesn't stop for a second and go, oh, there's a car coming, I should stop. The other thing is, every single day, and it seems to be getting worse, every single day now, I'm seeing a different dog gone missing, roaming around the streets, got lost in a dog park, ran off. Right, and I'm thinking, all these dogs that are doing that, okay, 99% of them probably had no recall training, yeah, or very poor recall training. We need to go back this way, guys. We've come to the end of the road, literally. Worths, this way. See the woofies? First time I'm asking, no hesitation, yeah. As a result, they're allowed off the lead. But seriously, guys, if your dog has a poor recall, I am not fit to go down there, guys. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go over this muddy puddle. This way. So, I wanted to take me off the beaten track, but I am not dressed appropriately to be wading through swamps of mud. But yeah, how stupid must you be to let your dog off the lead? Okay, I understand from time to time accidents do happen, but the reality is these people, for the best part, are letting their dog off the lead over and over again, having to chase their dog around continually, having to shout at their dog continually just to get the dogs back to them. And all of these dogs are at risk of just catching wind of something and disappearing, and it's game over. The other thing is, it's sad to see as well, not only because the dogs are in danger, because you're playing Russian roulette with the dog's life, but because it shows that there is no bond between the dog and the owner. People claim to love their dog, yet they're letting them off the lead. If you think about it, I know, because in this day and age we like to compare everything to children. You wouldn't do that to a child. etc, etc, etc. So let's just think about it logically. Would you let your 3-year-old child run rampant next to a main road, run rampant in the woods, disappearing out of sight? And if your child was prone to running off, would you not do something? Would you not hold its hand? Would you not pop reins on it? Something along those lines? Yeah, you would, because you understand the dangers. Dogs are worse, okay? Dogs are reactional creatures. They see something, they're gone without hesitation if they are untrained. And you see these people, and there's no bond with their owners. They claim to love the dog, but there isn't a bond. The dog would rather be anywhere else, but we're the owners. These dogs have got their freedom, right? Here comes Bruce. So I'm just going to stop. Didn't say anything. Not a word. Okay? One hand's here, the other hand's empty. Didn't say a word, didn't do anything. Yet, when I stop, they stop. Now Buddy's off, now we're moving, Buddy's off again. Now we're moving, Bruce is off again, yeah? They're having a good time. When we get to the main field, they run around. Buddy tries to bring me a stick all the time, okay? So, there's a bond there, and these aren't even my dogs. These are just dogs that I work with, but because they understand how they're meant to behave, because we took the time to train them, they can have all of this freedom, but they're safe, guys. So please, 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 I implore you, if your dog is prone to running away, if your dog doesn't listen to you every single time, do not let it off the lead. Okay, you want to give it freedom, pop it on a long line, but please, 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 don't let your dog be the next dog that goes up on Dogs Lost. Okay, don't let your dog be the next dog that gets hit by a car. Don't be that person. Be responsible. Train your dog. It is your responsibility. For dog, okay, your responsibility. And if you can't do that, contact a professional, guys. Not a fairy tale dog trainer that wants to use treats for everything. We use treats for everything. I've got a treat pouch down here right now full of treats. This way, guys. Okay, got a treat pouch right down here full of treats. But at the end of the day, there we go. Can you see them? I don't know. Yeah, they're there. See, they're having fun. But again, I stopped just for a second and they come back. And now they're off again, right? But trainers that use purely positive methods, again, and I'll mention this in pretty much for every video I do, we don't get to decide what is most rewarding for the dog. Nearly every dog I meet with any sort of prey drive would find a squirrel more rewarding than any piece of food, toy, fuss, affection, whatever you can offer them. Okay, so those trainers are not capable of letting a dog with any sort of prey drive actually be off lead safely. They're not. I'm sorry, but they're not. And if you want to contact one of those trainers, just ask to meet them in a field where the squirrels, meet them in the woods or something with their dog, meet them around livestock, meet them around somewhere like that, and ask them to let them off their dog off the lead. Okay, if they cannot control their dog every single time you're basking, okay, that's not the right trainer for you. Balance methods is about the good, the bad, the ugly. It's not just about the good. Okay, find a decent trainer that can give your dogs this level of freedom around any and all distractions. These were off the lead when that guy was chasing after his dog. They were looking over like, what the hell is that guy shouting at? But please, 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 do not let your dog be another victim because you were irresponsible and didn't bother to train it. Okay, so sorry about the ramblings of a madman, but have a good time, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.